Hey, this K Fisher. I'm up here at the R.E.E.L house, you know what I'm saying, with Authentic Empire. Get my interview done. Y'all need to tap in, lock in with us. Whole lot of big shit finna pop off. Damn, I wish I would've brought some weed. I do got some, but that shit not good. I don't even wanna smoke this shit, man. Yeah, my name K Fisher. I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee, born and raised. Reside in California, Los Angeles. My musical style, man, best way to put it, man, is a lyricist with a catchy edge to it. I started off as a straight up lyricist. They was comparing me to Kendrick. Goddamn, everybody you think is J. Cole, Kendrick. And I was switching up my style a little bit for catchiness in order to sell. You know what I'm saying, in order to sell music. I was getting a good attention, but it was hard to sell the music. So I feel like the little genre I'm in now, like I said, street poet. That'd probably be the best way for it. Street poet.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who are some of your inspirations that you had both when you were young artists in the musical world and as well as now? Who inspired you?
Mine a little different. When I was young, I grew up playing the saxophone. I'm a 20-year saxophone. Artists that inspired me, probably Anthony Hamilton. Instrumentals, a lot of Kurt Whalum, Boney James, them people that inspired me to start producing, and then I ended up starting rapping. It's not really a rap influence when it came to my type of music. Some person I grew up with and ended up meeting in person and ended up liking was Big Crit. That's kind of like my formula. I make beats, I produce, and also I rap. So that's probably, I can say it's a big influence because I actually met him personally. He the one who told me like, hey, you should do something.
That's hard.
Yeah.
What makes you different as an artist? What is the selling point that is your best quality? Basically?
I feel like what made me be different is my point of view, and actually my lyricism and point of view. I pay attention to the smallest thing, down the flow, wordplay, double rhyme, triple rhyme. I pay attention to the smallest thing, but my viewpoint on it was a little bit different. Cause I grew up with the gang bangers. I grew up with the killers and the hitters. But at the same time, them was the same motherfuckers that were telling me, hey, get out the hood, bro. You gonna do something. Get out the hood. So that's when I ended up, moving to LA and end up, starting a little business. The difference would be my viewpoint on everything. I'm really against that black on black shit, man. Just to be real. I mean, it's bumping, it's fun, it's cool, but a lot of my ops ain't black. You know what I'm saying? They're my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I see all black men and my brothers. I ain't racist whatsoever, but at the same time, I know the pressure we going through. So my viewpoint is from the black boy in the hood with a different viewpoint of just pulling up on the ops, retaliation, feeding the pockets of them folk in the house. So that's probably my viewpoint. I'm not straight political, but at the same time, if you listen to my music, damn, he got a different point of view on shit.
Okay. So then, what was the biggest motivation to moving out West Coast versus anywhere else coming from Tennessee?
Motivation, really, scholarship. I had a music scholarship, man. Awesome. And I played basketball.
Tell me about that.
I'm playing college basketball for Fresno Pacific University. Also was out there going for free because of music, playing the saxophone. Ended up meeting my girl, my wife now, you know what I'm saying? And I stayed out there. Started a little family, got my first daughter, she's 2 years old. I back and forth to Memphis, but shit, I just bought my first house in Cali. I was like, shit, there ain't no looking back now. So that's really what kept me out there. Proud of my wife and my daughter. We talked about moving to Memphis, she went to visit. It's too gutted for her, you know what I mean? It's just, coming from Cali going to Memphis is two different things. You know, that's a big adjustment versus me adjusting to Cali went hard. You know what I mean?
I already know,
yeah.
Man. Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me about what is your biggest motivation to succeed?
All right, my biggest motivation to succeed is the fact that I feel like my words can change something and even if it affect a few people. Selling wise, I'm not worried about it selling. I'm confident in the formula how the hip hop game works on selling, but I feel like my word will touch a certain person. If it touched the right person with an actual name, then that word will be able to spread and spread. But it got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? I feel like my words, I'm not preachy at all. My shit's point of view. Like, I got a lot of fun music, a lot of deep music, but it's all point of view. You know what I mean? It's some of it be a good outcome, some of it be a bad outcome. But I feel like them type of point of views would need to be spoken on. I grew up a musician. I've been to Australia playing the sax, man. Spain, everywhere. I love music. No, that's part of it. So I feel like it's something else I can do with this musical talent. I compose music for bands. There's 3 bands I actually write for out there. Lead sheets, guitar, piano. They literally depend on me. So on the music end, I'm real confident in it.
Tell me about your Authentic Empire story. Like, why Authentic in the first place? How'd you get plugged in? Where do you see this going?
All right, cool. Back in what's that? Probably January. Who the fuck did I talk to? Had to be Dave. I can't remember, but I reached out to somebody, man. Hit me up, was like, hey, come out here, consultation. You know the consultation, $250. Came did a consultation and end up talking and we ended up discussing the project management, and it just went on from there, man. That was since February. I came back out here in June, recorded a couple of songs, and one of them gonna be the single that we're gonna push. In the future, I see in it, like I said, it's a black-owned business, man. So when I see something black-owned and just ran like how it's supposed to be ran, I definitely want to be a part of it, man.
Yes, sir.
Why not?
So in the year 2030, 10 years from now, where's the real K Fish?
He said 10 years from now, where's the real K Fish?
2030.
Woo! Man, CEO, boss man. So that's my main goal. That's the big goal. Get in this music thing, feed my word, and then go and bless other artists. I got a label actually, Real Evidence Elevated Lifestyle. So far I just got 2 artists under me, 3 producers, a couple songwriters. We an indie label. We nothing like this. This the goal, you know what I mean? Get to the point where I can sign papers and put these folk in better positions and promote what I want to promote. But it's hard to do that when you don't own the shit. And folk looking at, oh, he think he this or he think he that. Okay, cool. Done dropping down, it's okay to press me. I'm just finna move for me and mine. I want to bless everybody else. At the same time, I'm done dropping dimes, it's okay to press me. This is the way I said it. All right, man. Yeah, some final thoughts, man. Basically, look out for K Fish, real K Fish. Real Evidence Elevated Lifestyle. In order to be evidence, you gotta show proof. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm the proof of elevated lifestyle. I was that person, like most black men grew up poor, hungry, single mother. And for me to be an example of elevated lifestyle, I'm trying to start their footsteps for more black men, start walking in their footsteps. You know what I'm saying? We kings out here. So that being said, you keep your head up, keep going. Everything in here is possible. Ain't nothing impossible in this world. And I know that for a fact.
I always wanna throw a bag, real fat cash out with my nigga. All my niggas gotta eat, whatever they did is none of my business. I buy my business. I suggest that y'all feel. I suggest that y'all reach a high